T, aka Zach Stunner Time, man. Man, we back in the gym. Today we finally got the gym to ourselves, which I'm excited. I love working out by myself when there's nobody in here. Just because, I don't have to worry about like people being in the camera or just, necessarily just, what I'm saying? Like, it's just kind of easier working out when you're trying to like do your content by yourself. And, each time I have the gym to myself, I always make the best out of it. I always have a good time. We're feeling pretty good today, chat. For the most part, we went out with the fam, got some good food, got some good eats earlier today. Came home, watched a couple of the games. Unfortunately, you already know the parlays didn't hit, chat. You already know they didn't hit. And when do they ever? Am I right? Suns sold. I'm never betting on the Suns. They're on the ban list now. On the ban list. Like, on the ban list. Literally the only leg I had left to win $700 off of 20, chat. And Suns lose. The only leg left. Make it make sense. But that's what we're talking about. We're going to be talking about the Iron Time because we're going to feel like Tony Stark up in here. We're going to feel like Iron Man. We're going to get this good lift in. We're going to get a good, nice pump in for the night. We are going to North Carolina tomorrow. Depending on how everything goes, I might do my live stream there because I'm going with my family. I'm going with my brother, his wife and kids, my dad. I don't know who else is going, but we're going down to the snow place. I think it's called like Beach Mountain or something like that. Personally, I've never been snowboarding. Personally, I've never been skiing. So I think it'd be really cool to, get that live stream going there. So I might do that for my content tomorrow because I don't know how long I'm going to be in North Carolina. Because that might be like an all-day thing, and by the time I get back home, it might not be the same day. You feel me, chat? So I might have to live stream my video there. So you already know if we do live stream it there, it's going to be an absolutely banger. You already know because all my videos are bangers. Come on now. I just don't put no time or effort in right now to my editing. But eventually when I get my money up, chat, and I find me a job and I can afford the editing softwares, we're going to be up. But we're going to start this workout, guys. Again, still waiting for that tripod stand to come in. Starting on dumbbell rows. Today is day 58 out of 365 days, chat. Day 58, chat. Come on. But you already know we're listening to our daily podcast. We have hold on. Don't be afraid. You already know who it was made by. Just about time for Eddie Pinero. Thought I was hearing something, chat. But yeah, we're listening to Don't Be Afraid by Eddie Pinero.
We're going to have some fun tomorrow night, though. With our Friday night girls' night.
We're going to lock in, chat. We're going to lock in. Because I'm wearing shorts. It's not too cold outside, chat. It feels pretty good outside, if I'm being honest, for the most part. But you already know, got like the lineaments in them, the liniments in them, where you want to call them. This Fabletics. It's like Kevin Hart's brand or something like that. Really good brand. We got some dumbbell rows, chat, that we're going to be starting off with. We're getting excited. We're going to try to get our little tiny arms, stretched out a little bit, chat. We're going to get some good movement in for the arms, for the shoulders. You feel me, chat? But chat, imagine somebody walks here and try to fade me. You know what I'm saying? I'm hit with a you know what I'm saying, chat? We going all in. MMA style. Here's the Conor McGregor style. Swing around, kick him. But yeah, chat. Once I can get back into my consistent sleep schedule and like be able to start developing my time and being organized, I talk about all the time, and I fell at it. You know what I'm saying, chat? But that's why we're learning to fail forward. That's my big thing. Is like I preach these things, but I'm not the best at it. You feel me, chat? But that's why we're just doing it, and we're trying to make it consistent. Because the more that you just do it and you show up, and the more that you just take time, understand that you can be resilient, that's just like somebody else, and you start putting your mind towards your goals and objectives, you can be, you can achieve anything in this life. People get that anxious fear of, well, what if I waste all this time trying to do something and it don't work out? Well, you never know if it was meant to be if you don't give it a shot. If you don't just go do it. You know what I'm saying, chat? Like, I thought about it all the time because, like, for me, it's like I know how this life is, and I know this life's hard, and especially for people that grew up with, not parent figures or, like stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Chat? Like people grow up all differently. Like we all don't grow up in the same environment, and that's why we stand out. That's why we have testimonies. That's why we got stories. But like that's the thing. Are you willing to tell your testimony, or are you just going to try to leave it buried in the past? Like we're all sinners in this life. That's the number one thing to understand. Is we're all sinners. Like it doesn't matter what you did, it don't matter what happened then, but God gives us the opportunity to become a new person, become a new soul. And that's to glorify His name. And it shows that He has love for us. That He sent His only begotten Son to die on the cross for our sins, for you and me. And and like just being able to build this relationship with my Father and build this relationship with my Lord, it's taught me so many things. It's taught me meditation, first of all. Like, you find that peace of mind. And I think it's very important to have a peace of mind. Because if you're always anxious, you're always doubtful, or you're always fearful, or you just, just always in your head, it's going to be really hard to develop and adapt and grow. Because you're wasting time thinking about what happened then. And necessarily, we can't change the past, and it's facts. We cannot change the past. An apology is not changing the past, whatever it is. Or going to somebody and talking to somebody about something that happened then. You can never change what has happened or what's been placed in the past. But what it is told is everything happens for a reason. And there's a significant purpose behind it. So just understand when you are going through trials and tribulations and you're going through eras in life, you have to learn to fail forward. It's the small steps that lead to success, guys. And I'm going to preach it over and over and over and over again until I get there successfully. Because I know if I keep doing it, if I keep showing up, if I keep driving myself, if I keep going to adventure, I keep trusting my good Father, and I keep going to Him to guide me, He will not only feed me, but He will also protect me. And that's basically meaning that all that bad energy, all that negative energy, with my Lord, it's taken away. I don't have to worry about the stressing. I don't have to worry about the over fulfillments of not doing something and not being successful in it. Because I know if I keep working on it, those good things will come back to me eventually. So it's all about what are you trying to accomplish in your life and how are you going to get there. But we're going to start off with some dumbbell rows, chat. We got 3 sets of 10. We're going to get locked in, chat. We're going to get locked in, chat. I'm telling you, I'm upset, man. I'm upset. I don't be winning. As I said, we're going to get some good warm-ups in, though. It's got 2 10s. Just going to open up my shoulders, chat. And that's one thing, chat, is when you feel something in your gut and it's telling you to do it, go do it. Jump off that edge of uncertainty, man. Stop wasting time. We don't have enough time in this world to wait and wonder and upon on something that could have been. When you feel that one thing it's telling you that maybe I can do this. Maybe that I have it in me to go do it. Maybe I should take that step out that door and go do it then. If you're dreaming it, if you're envisioning it, you can achieve it. But it's all about, are you going to be able to put your mind and put your body to the test? Or are you going to let Satan win every single time? This life is not enough time in it. It's been proven. Kobe Bryant was the one to say that. So why are you wasting all this grateful environmental time to, maybe I can't do it? Chat.
That's one thing I don't understand for other people that like, they're always talking about, oh, I want to do this, I want to do that. But they don't take the time and effort to go try to do something. They would rather be caught up in their bed procrastinating over the thought of, well, what if I try and I don't succeed at it? I said that earlier, but it has a proven point. If you just get up and you discipline yourself and you put your mind to like things, you can be successful. People look at all these billionaires, millionaires, six-digit people a year, like they all look at them like, oh man, these people got lucky. No, it's not about luck, man. It's called sacrificing. It's called making a change for yourself so you could be better. It's called waking up doing 10% better today than I did yesterday. And once you start doing that over and over and over again, and you start building that mindset, you can find that perspective, and then you can find the light, just like all these other people did. You think LeBron James woke up at 2 years old dunking a basketball? You think LeBron James was striving down an NBA court in 7 steps at 10 years old? You think LeBron James, do you think LeBron knew that he was going to be the greatest player of all time? No, but he had a resilient effort. He woke up every day and he was like, I got this dream and I'm going to follow it. I don't care what somebody else says. They're on the sidelines. They are bystanders, and they're never going to get the same playing time as me. And he made those sacrifices. Listen to his podcast, man. Like that, it gets me drilled, and it gets me pumped up. It gets me drilled up, man. Because think about it. He wakes up at 4 a.m. every morning to go train, to go work out, push shots up. He's not spending as much time that he would probably like to with his parents. With his family. He's probably not being able to spend as much time with his family that he wants to. But he came out and said, you have to make sacrifices if you want to be successful. He's always traveling on a plane for games. Necessarily, not having that time. If he wakes up at 4 a.m., he's at the gym till 2 p.m. Come back, or he has a game that night, only get 3 to 4 hours to see his, family. Chat, life is so important, and people are just caught from the blind side of this reality of people saying that maybe if I can just pray and manifest, it'll come to me without putting no work into it. That's not how this life works. If you want to make it, if you want to make that $1 billion business, you got to be able to put time into it every single day. Fix that time. Be organized. Figure out what's unique to you. Figure out your genuine passion. Figure out your genuine desire. Then go chase it. Stop letting these people dictate your chapters in your book. You are the narrator. You are the person that writes your story. Are you willing to testify it? Are you willing to keep moving forward when the uncertainty burdens are in front of you? And with our Good Shepherd, with Jesus Christ, He gives us the ability to be able to give our burdens or cast of anxieties to Him. And He takes that stress levels off of us. I'm telling you guys, it's time to lock in. It's time to lock in. Man, you have one opportunity. You have one opportunity. Tomorrow is not existing. Tomorrow is not existing, chat. So what are you doing? Why are you wasting time? Answer that to yourself, man. Answer that to yourself, because I promise you, on December 31st, 2025, not only am I going to be where I want to be at, but I showed you guys. You just got to lock in, man. Remember, it's the people that you hang around with. If you're hanging out with lazy people, you're going to become a bum. You're going to be a lazy person. If you hang out with people that are negative, you're going to be a negative person. That's how it is, chat. That's how it is. So start hanging out with people that's like-minded, that are positive, that have a dream, that are ongoing, that wants to be that successful leader, and be able to fit in with them. Bro, it takes being uncomfortable to become comfortable. Listen to that again. It takes being uncomfortable to become comfortable. Remember, you take your own steps in this life. You take your own steps to your own destiny. You don't let somebody else take your destiny. So, this is how I look at it, guys. This whole world is a painting. We're sculptures. So say you have this canvas board, and you have a paintbrush. Every day that you wake up, you should be taking at least one stroke to that canvas. Or like to say, that goal. Do one thing that makes you get closer to achieving your goal. For me, I like to say the sculptures, I like to say the canvases, the paintbrushes, the art of beauty. That's what we're trying to make, is the art of beauty, chat. You know, people gonna call me crazy. People, I used to go to school and they look at this man and be like, what's that doing now? What's he trying to do? That's cringe. That's funny. He's not gonna do it. Bring that negative energy, baby. Because I'm telling you right now, baby, that gets me going. I love it when people like to talk negative things on me, or necessarily just say bad things to make me not want to do what I love doing. But that's the thing, chat. Once you find your genuine passion, you don't care what somebody else says. And that's the good thing about having a relationship with our Father. Our Father's taught us to love thy neighbor as we would want to be loved. So I love it when people come be negative towards me. I love it when somebody says something that's a bad reflection on me. I love it because I bring that energy and I look at that person and I'm like, man, I just want you to know that God loves you and I love you. And like once you let that settle in, and once you tell somebody that who's trying to retaliate towards you or make you feel less of human, they're gonna be like, what? What did that ZST kid just say to me? That he loves me? Chat. Stop worrying about what somebody else is doing in their life. Live yours. Stop holding grudges on somebody's past life. Live yours. Like, this life is so much more than what people want to make it to. But the people with the negative attitude and the people that spread the negative things in this life are the ones that don't know how to be successful. Because first of all, I'm pumped up right now, chat. First of all, it takes self-love, self-compassion. If you can't love yourself, you can't love somebody else. Let me say that again. If you can't love yourself, you cannot love somebody else. You can't. You can't. But once you can be able to find who you are, and you find your characteristic traits, and you start building your personality traits, you can start opening that door to say, okay, you know, we're not going to judge somebody today. We're not going to criticize somebody today. We don't know what everybody's been through in their life, chat. So why make somebody else's life harder by saying those negative compliments, by saying those negative bad thoughts to somebody? Instead, just compliment them with good energy. Like, man, you got some nice kicks on today, brother. I like your sweater. Oh, you got some beautiful hair, girl. You know what I'm saying, chat? Like, once you start doing that, I promise you, good things come back in return. It's always going to be like the history repeats itself. So say I walk into Walmart, right? And I'm like, hey man, you got a nice coat, man. I like your jacket, bro. Where'd you get it from? And, you know, it's a conversation starter too. I think it's very important to meet new people. I think it's very important to also encourage somebody to have a better day, because like I said, we don't know what everybody's been through in their life. So when I go to a store and I try to compliment somebody, I just straight up ask them, man, like, where'd you get your jacket from? You know, I like your jacket. You having a good day? You know what I'm saying? Start that conversation. They go about, man, they're either gonna be like, yeah, I'm having a good day. You know what I'm saying? But the second that you ask somebody about their day, you're gonna see that smile shine, man. And that's the beauty. It's helping people. It's helping people get past the bad struggles of day-to-day life. It takes being at the very bottom of the rocks to understand this, chat. Because at one point in my life, I was so filled with negative energy. I was so filled with hatred. I was so filled with these bad things in my mind, where I wanted to give in. Where I wanted Satan to take that sword, that fire sword, and just stab me with it. And Satan almost got to me. The devil almost got to me. But I didn't let him in. You know, I kept waking up every day. I kept waking up every day. Even through the times where I felt like I didn't have nothing going for me in my life. The times where I wanted to give in. Where I was already at the bottom of the rocks. I was laying in this emptiness pit. You know, looking at my mom saying, Mom, your little kid, your little boy, you know what I'm saying? He's not happy. He's not happy. You know, it takes going through these personal developments. It takes going through lessons or adversities in life to become a better person for yourself. And once you start understanding this world is in your hands, you can do the exact same thing. It's not going to come to you in one night, I tell you that though, chat. It's not, you can't just pray for something and the next day you get it. Or you can't pray for something and not put the work into it. You got to be able to pray and put that work into it every single day. No matter what you're doing in your life, no matter if it's showing up to work to save money for your family, or pay off debt, or going to school to learn knowledge to get a degree. Sorry, chat, I got a phone call. You know, interrupting my thing real quick, chat. You know what I'm saying? But that's what I'm saying, chat. It takes being that person to be at the bottom of the rocks to see this life for what it is. There was so much negative things in my life where for the longest time, I didn't feel like there was nothing worth living for. I kept going down the same loopholes, the same loopholes, the same loopholes. And I'm like, man, I can't find nothing. There's nothing in front of me to see. There's no light in this tunnel. And then one day it came across where I had to really open up my eyes for the real world for what it is. And I started digging, I started searching, I started researching, I started doing everything I could to make myself self-disciplined, find that self-compassion, that self-love. And I started working on myself every day by day. It didn't matter where I was at, I had a podcast on, I was listening to something to fulfill me. I went running on trails. I started working out. I started being around good people in my life that wanted to see me succeed. I stopped hanging out with those bad friends, those bad influences. I started hanging out with my family more. I started surrounding myself with people that was like-minded or people that wanted to see me for who I am. And next thing you know, that light you can start seeing that light down that tunnel, chat. You can start seeing it, man. But then you get right there. You're at the 1 yard line, chat. You're at the 1 yard line. All you gotta do is dive in. You gotta do the tush push. That's all you gotta do. You're on the 1 yard line. You think this is your time. You're like, man, I worked so hard, and I'm right here at the 1 yard line, and I'm gonna punch it into the end zone, and we're gonna make it. We're gonna get this touchdown. We're gonna win the championship game. And here comes that adversity. Here comes that adversity, that 6'4", 235-pound linebacker. Here comes right in the middle. Say hot. You go to get that touch push and he stops you. They take you back 3 yards. Then you got to settle for a field goal, go for the tie, and put it in overtime. Are you willing to get back up after you did not succeed? Are you willing to be like, okay, man, I understand. I was right there. State championship game in my hand. And I didn't get in. Are you going to let that one moment justify the rest of your life, chat? You're going to get back up, you're going to start working hard every day. Start striving for something. There's so much, like I said, chat, there's so much worth of life to live. 1 out of 400 trillion chances of being born and you're here. You're seeing this, you're lucky to see this. You're probably seeing this for a reason if you do see this. I tell myself every day when I wake up that I'm going to do 10% better today than I did yesterday because I know that it drills a lion inside of me. There's something that's coming out. I'm unleashing my team and I'm going hard every day. Harder and harder and harder every day to prove myself that I'm worth living on this earth. To prove myself that I do have a purpose on this earth. If you're living still, you have a purpose. You might not know that purpose now, but I promise you, you keep working, you keep striving, you initiate that flames into your eyes, and you start transitioning that mindset. You can do anything and everything. Look at the word impossible and say, I'm possible. It's just, are you willing to be dedicated? Are you willing to be resilient? Are you willing to sacrifice? Are you willing to take change upon of your life? Are you? Because some of y'all don't want it, man. Some of y'all would rather be laid up in your bed all day long not doing nothing because of one thing that happened yesterday, or one thing that happened years ago, or one thing that happened months ago. Y'all would rather just be living in that moment and not seeing that we can only be successful if we live in the present, as that's considered a gift. It's in the name, guys. It's in the name, presence, gift. You are gifted this life. Now, do I know your purpose? No, I don't. Do you know my purpose? No, you don't. But you will come across your purpose one day. And you're going to look back and remind yourself how much thankful that you kept pushing forward when all odds were against you. Like I say, it goes back to being on that 1 yard line. That could be with anything in this life, guys. It doesn't matter if you're playing a state championship game. I'm using that as a replica of saying, man, I was at the 1 yard line. You know, I really thought that this was my time. You know, I was hyping myself up, get happy. I think this is my time to be a winner for once. And then adversity drills me down. And I fall right back down. Are you going to be willing to get back up and go attack it again? And again, and again, and again. Over and over and over. The only way we're going to be successful is if we fail forward in life. How do you want to conquer your objective? How do you want to take your flag and plant it into your objective? Chat, I am fired up, man. Man, I feel good. I am pumped right now because I know my messages have some type of alignments to what I'm trying to tell you guys about. It's iron time, chat. That doesn't mean not only am I working out, getting pumped, but I'm trying to help people understand is once you start working on yourself and you start letting that lion out of the cage and you start doing the things that you want to do and you're not worried about he or what she said and you're worried about who you're looking at in the mirror. That's what you need to be worried about, Chad. Are you winning the fight when you look into the mirror? When you look at that person in the mirror? When you're looking at yourself? Or are you like, yeah, I'm winning my fight? Because you should not be fighting anybody else in the fight besides you. Because your mind's going to be the biggest problem of being successful. Because you're going to be procrastinating. You're going to be overwhelmed. You're going to be anxious. You're going to have days where you're just, I don't want to do this. But you got to do it anyways, Chad. You said you wanted to be great. You said that you wanted to be successful. You told your parents that you were going to pay off the house. Look at you now. You're just sitting there, not putting the work and effort in. Chad, I'm 20 years old, Chad. I'm 20 years old. I'm a college dropout because I realize I don't need school to learn for the things that I'm genuinely passionate about. What I do know is every day is a learning block. Every day is some sort of tool to be able to put it towards your future. You have to be able to look back before you go to bed and be like, what did I accomplish today? What did I write down and what did I get finished with? Every day is a closer day to the day that we're not here on this earth no more. Understand that. Like I said, tomorrow, there is no tomorrow. We're not guaranteed that. We're guaranteed what we are feeling in the presence of life. We can't time travel 2 minutes ahead. We can't think 2 minutes ahead. We're present for what we live in. So that 24 hours in a day, Chad, that's crucial. Understand that. That 24 hours, you need to start putting your time together. You need to start being time management, time organized, and start figuring out how you're going to be accomplishable. Man, You said you wanted it, man. Now I'm just speaking it to you. You said you wanted it. You said you wanted to be great. Well, here it is. It's time to be great. Come on. Just a good point that I just heard. This life is stand or be on stage. It's a stands or a stage. Which do you want to be? You want to be on the stage, doing the things that you dreamed of? Or you want to be in the stands, watching everybody else take that opportunity? Chap, you're going to be well driven. You got some type of resilient effort. I talked about it before, but it's a resilient effort to show up when you don't feel like showing up. It's those days when you wake up in the morning and you don't click snooze and you get right on your feet when you hear the alarm clock. Now what's the alarm clock, chat? The alarm clock is the coach whistling. That's coach saying, hey, it's time to get up. It's time to start work today, baby. Man, if you snooze and snooze and snooze, you're wasting crucial time. You're wasting minutes. You're wasting seconds. For some, you're wasting hours. And that's the most crucial. You wake up at 4 o'clock in the evening. What are you really going to accomplish waking up at 4 o'clock in the evening? Absolutely nothing, chat. You're going to wake up and it's going to be sundown. It's going to be dark outside. You wasted your half day right there. I talked about it so many times, guys. Once you just start doing it, it's not about, hey, I'm going to try to do it tomorrow. Because then you're not going to try tomorrow. You're going to wait it off. You're going to be like, well, I'll try the next day. Oh, now I'll try. You want to start, you just do it. Show up and do it. It's going to be hard. It's going to be hard. There's going to be struggles. There's going to be times where you want to just give in. You promised, right? You promised yourself that you were going to show up. You promised yourself that you said that you were going to go the extra mileage when your legs didn't feel like working. You promised that, right? I heard you. You said, I wanted to be great. I heard you. What are you doing now? What are you doing now? Yeah, I'm sick. Disgusted, man. Because I was that kid at one point where I started doing something that I loved doing and I gave up. Because I felt like I couldn't do it. But look what I'm doing now. I'm doing the same things that I love and I know that I can achieve what I put my mind to. You gotta be willing to do it. You gotta be willing to change, willing to sacrifice, willing to step up when nobody else wants to step up. Willing to be like, hey, look, man, I know what you're doing. It might not be the best for you, man. Do you know who our Lord is? Do you know who God is? Our Christ. It's time to be a leader. It's time to take the cross and put it on our back and carry it with us. And show people that in this life we have a chance to live eternally in heaven. Man, I get fired up when I think about my afterlife, chat. I can just imagine me walking up them white stairs to heaven and seeing all the gold, all the treasure, seeing our Lord, seeing people that are no longer here, a big reunion party, walking up to Kobe Bryant, yo, what's up, Copes? But what life do you want to live, chat? You want to live in hell? Where you're going to be burning and thinking about every bad thing that you went through and did in your past life? Or are you going to take change and become a forgiver and become to the Lord in the likeness of His name and start working every day to be better with our Lord? I'm telling you, He's the only way that you're going to be able to be successful is God. God's first. God is good all the time. And all the time, God is good. I know you can do it. I know you can. But something in me, I can see it. You know that you can do it, but you're too lazy to go do it. All right, man. I'll take my lap on you. I'll run my extra lap. I'll be a lap head. Come on. Come on, man. And I get it. Work can get stressful. School can be stressful. That relationship can be stressful. The family can be stressful. That's why you give your burdens and your anxiety to the Lord, and He'll answer it, man. Like I said, it's better to be in a peace of mind, a mind of peace. With a mind of peace, you'll be calm. You won't be easy to get angry. Because I know how frustration that this life gets. I know how angry find that this life can get. Where you want to fight back. Where you want to be like, man, why did you say that, man? Why did you say that, man? Come on now. I get it, chat. I get it. But love thy neighbor as you would want to be loved. Treat that neighbor the way that you would want to be treated. Love everybody equally. Start showing that grace. Just go do it. Show up. Do it. You guys see a lateral raise in that chat? fellas. Look, check. You know, chat, you can never be satisfied. You can never be satisfied with anything that you do. This song's good though. Stay tonight and all the things that I thank God every day for the girl He sent my way. And only things He gives me can take away. Song's so good, chat. Hold to every night. It's a feeling I wanna get used to. There's no man who's scared to fight as the man who scares to lose you. Oh, I hope I don't lose you. Please stay. I want you, I need you, oh God. Don't take these beautiful things that I've got. Please stay. I want you, I need you, oh God. Don't take these beautiful things that I got. Whoa, please don't take. Come on, chat, song banger. Then wait till it's gone. Yeah, I have peace in our love. Love is it all. Please stay. I want you out. Oh God, don't take these beautiful days that I got. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I was going something before I started singing that song. It's one of my favorite songs right now, chat. But the thing is, you know, I love it when there's days I just spend just a lot of time looking in the mirror. And I just remind myself how wonderful of a person I am, chat. That's the days that you all need to strive for. That's the days when you wake up and you look into the mirror every morning, you say, I'm a wonderful man. I'm a wonderful girl. You gotta keep striving, man. Get that ambition and go with it. So I'm telling you, podcasts are just the way to go, man. They just like make you lock in with life. It makes you see differently. And it just like tells you that you can do it. You can do it. Like I said, somebody else can do it. Why can't you? We all live in the same world. We have the same things. You know, one might be more fortunate, but they all started from the bottom. They all started at the bottom of the ladder. We all start from the bottom of the ladder, and we have to climb up the ladder. Or like when you go to Mount Everest, you don't start on the top of the Mount Everest. You climb from the bottom, work your way to the top. All right, come on, chat, lock in. Lock in. You gotta start changing the world that's around you. You gotta start seeing something more. And keep doing it over and over and over again. That's the president, Chad. Chad, there's no miracles in life, man. There is. But you just gotta start living for the unexpected. That's what I consider a miracle. Is living for the unexpected. And keep living for the unexpected. Over and over and over and over again. do some shoulder press now, chat. Give me a wedgie. We're doing some shoulder presses now, chat. Going under in this time, I feel there's no one to take me.
That reflection.
Nothing really run away, it's driving me crazy. I need somebody to hear, somebody to know, somebody to hold, just like you. It's easy to say, it's never the same. I guess I kinda like the way you go. Another day breeze, tonight. Chat, like once you start seeing like your future version of yourself and like what you want to shape it around, life gets a little bit easier, man. You just gotta stay positive. No matter what circumstance is thrown at you, no matter what Satan throws at you, you just gotta stay positive. That's all it is, man. It's just waking up and going after it, man. Go. What? 2 more sets? I got 2 more sets of the shoulder press, chat. We got front plate raises. Kinda like the way you numbed us, say the day breeze. It's a nightfall, and you're not here to get me through it all. Put my guard down, and then you pull the rug. I can feel it kinda used to being someone you love. Oh, you close my eyes whenever sometimes I fall into your arms. Back around. Another day breeze. Hold on, I'm gonna hit it. A nightfall, you're not here to get me through it all. Let my guard down, and you pulled the rug. I was getting kinda used to being someone you loved. Now the day bleeds, it's nightfall, and you're not here to get me through it all. Let my guard down, and then you pulled the rug. I was getting kinda used to being someone you loved. Let guard down, and you pulled the rug. I was getting kinda used to being someone you love. And I tend to close my eyes when it hurts. Sometimes I fall. Okay, chat. Hear that? Oh, this is a good song too. Hold on. Oh, no. Doing just fine before I met you. I'm okay. Do. ahead and zoom out. You got somebody, you got some company coming in, chat. You got some company coming in. I almost finished the whole workout with nobody in, chat. You almost did it. You pull me closer in the backseat of your Rover. Oh, you get a floor, and then when you run in. Sure, and that's the thing about doing everything that you're trying to do in life. You gotta point out your own path, and you gotta crave your own path. Like, you gotta create the path. You can't let somebody else create your path for you. That goes back to the dictatorship. If you let somebody dictate your narrative or your story, or let somebody dictate what you do, you're never going to be able to be who you are. You know, we're all like images of Christ. So like, no matter what you look like, how you look like, it doesn't matter. Like, you're beautiful. Like, you are like images of Christ. Like I said, it takes being uncomfortable to become comfortable. One of the hardest things where a lot of people struggle with. You know, you get that rush, you feel it's like, I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. You get scared. But the only way you're going to get past that dark tunnel and past those bad thoughts is going down that dark tunnel and fighting it head on. And eventually you're going to see the light on the other side. But are you willing to do it? Are you willing to take that upon for yourself and go wander down that weary path? Because I promise you it's worth it, man. It's worth it. You only get one chance in this life, so why wouldn't you pursue your happiness? Why wouldn't you do it as fast as you can? And why wouldn't you do it as much as you can? Pursue in your happiness, man. You'll find joy, you'll find your kindness, you'll find your love, you'll find everything through your passion. You just gotta keep moving. Keep waking up, keep going. But it all starts with yourself, man. It starts when you look into that mirror. Because you got one more set of the shoulder press and we got shoulder plate raises. I just want to lock you in with a couple more minutes of this podcast real quick, chat. bad, Chet. Chet, it's important to, it's a good one. It's a good one. Important for us men. It's important to understand that it's okay to take a step, take that moment, and just think. And just think. It's okay to reach out and get that help. I think that's an important message, that was important, that what he was talking about. That was a good one. Because I feel like enough men in this world, they don't really know that. And I just want you guys to know that it's okay to ask for help. You don't have to allow it to take over your negative thoughts in your mind and let it take over your stem where you feel the worst of yourself, where you feel negative all the time. Like if you need help, whether it's professional help or whether it's seeking a friend or a family member, get that help. I promise you, it feels so good talking to people about problems. Like, obviously, talk to the people that you trust, you know what I'm saying, chat? And, like, if those people don't necessarily, like, give you advice or they don't listen, and they're probably not your friends, man. Like, if you feel good, like, once you know you got good people in your life, you're like, okay, I trust this, I trust this person I can talk to. Well, hey, man, earlier today, I was just having kind of a bad day. I was, wondering if I can talk. Try to get off my chest a little bit. Maybe get a different perspective, maybe a little bit of advice. Promise you, it's that easy, man. It just takes that step, because I understand it's hard to take steps like that. It makes you scared, man. And especially like if you're trying to talk to a woman, like, oh, you're supposed to be this girl, you're supposed to be the adult of this household, you're supposed to be strong. Chat, we all got hearts, we all got emotions, we all got some type of feelings. But I will say now, chat, don't show your emotions to the females though. Don't do it. Don't do it. Because they say they would love an emotional person. It's lies, chat. It's lies, you know what I'm saying? But the ones that do open up, like the men that do open up and they talk to people about problems, those are the soldiers. You know what I'm saying, chat? Like, those type of guys are the soldiers. Because they've been through real battles. They've been through defeat. But they didn't give up. They got back up and they started running again. Started attacking that objective again. Until they conquered it. And then once they conquered it, they took the game over. Hear that? Hear that, Chad? That's what I said. Jesus said, wake up! Chat, should we go back to the buzz cut, chat? Oh God, I'm thinking about going back to the buzz cut. Taking all my head off again, chat. You got some type of problem in the life, you got some type of problem in your life, go train jiu-jitsu. Yeah, like chat, what this guy's basically saying is like, if you got problems in your life, go train jiu-jitsu. So you can become dangerous in your own ways. And he's basically saying like, you're just learning new stuff and like you're gonna become a better version of yourself. I mean, yeah, training for jiu-jitsu is hard, man. I know. My first day, I wanted to give up. I was like, yo, no. So we got 2 more sets up. Go ahead and knock out the second set. One more set, chat. You want to end up the stream there after this last set? Because I do got to run by the bank before I go home and deposit some money in my account. So you gotta go to the bank, deposit some money, put that in my account. So I gotta find a job soon, man. I'm gonna watch that. We gotta find some type of employment. Thinking about going to work for the casino. Where I live at is a local casino. They be paying a really good check. Might have to go hit up the casino and start working there. And the good thing is, Chad, if I'm there when I turn 21, I can't gamble again. If if I work here. Well, obviously, I would quit working there so I could gamble. I'm joking, Chad. I don't know yet. We're trying to figure out something. We're trying to find that one job that's just going to help us. And you know, God works in mysterious ways. God's got something lined up in my future. I don't know what it is yet, but it's something right in front of me. Okay, get this last set pushed out of the way. Well, Chad, that concludes our Good Out Thursday workout session. You know, basically, at the beginning, I was pumped. I'm still pumped right now. Obviously, I don't want to be yelling in here. Was other people working out in here? But some of the things I want to say before I end this live stream is be worthy of the person that you're wanting to become. Understand that you can change and you can become the best version of yourself by working on it every single day. You have the ability to find the fulfillments what you're working forward or working towards. It takes having an encourageable mind and an encourageable heart to go attack those dreams. We all have some type of lion inside of us, within us. When are you going to bring your lion out to become successful? Ask yourself that. Remember, guys, do 10% better today than I did yesterday. 10% better tomorrow than I did today. Start doing that over and over and over every day. You'll start seeing some progress, but it's important to be patient. Understand this, guys. It's better to wait a while. Hold on. It's better to wait a while in life than to rush things and have everything fall apart. Let me say it again. It's better to wait a while and have patience than to rush things and have everything fall apart. So just remember, guys, you have the opportunity to be successful or achievable in the things that you love doing. Just gotta keep showing up even when you don't feel like it. But that being said, it's been your boy ZST, aka Zach Son of Time. I love each and every one of you guys that tune in or gets to come across the channel, and it makes my day being able to relate to people and try to build a positive community. So at the end of the day, I get to go home sleeping knowing that I have a chance to help somebody, and that's what makes me happy, chat. But that being said, it's been your boy Stunner. We out of here. I'll catch you tomorrow. Peace.